Toasting.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is toasting. So I want to ask ladies, how do you like to be toasted? You know, during our time when we are younger, ladies, how do you like to be toasted? Oh, these guys are really moving. What is wrong with you? How do you like to be toasted? Okay, so I'm supposed to talk about toasting. Okay, so my question is this, ladies, how do you like to be toasted? When I say how do you like to be toasted, like toasting, during our days we write letter, love letter, you know, I pick this pencil from the bucket of love, and we now put the envelope, put perfume, and slide it under your desk. But right now, toasting has changed. The dimension and the paradigm has changed. You get it? So it's now sliding, but now it's a different slide. So we slide inside the DM, and then we start talking and talking. Now, girls claim that you want to toast boys, but people don't know how to toast. On a normal, guys, we know that if we toast either yes or no, and we have the confidence to give us no, we'll be fine. But girls, they'll just come to your DM and say hi. That's the end. Then they expect you to continue the conversation, and then in their mind they've toasted you. Don't now continue the conversation. Now be like, me, I even gave you green light. What green light? Green light Toshiwo. What green light did you give us? You just said hi. Or they'll say hello, how are you? And that is the end. We as guys, we go further. We know how to toast. We understand you. We press on, you know, until we get a very good solution. So my advice to you ladies is this. 1, tell us how you want to be toasted. 2, if you know you are going to toast appropriately. There are etiquettes for toasting. Learn it and toast us well. Thank you and God bless you. Hi guys, my name is Akan, and so today I'll be talking about youths and politics, young people in politics. And firstly, I think for about few weeks now or few days on Twitter, something has been trending. And what's that? The word japa. So people have been leaving the country, going to different places, and they post a picture on Twitter and say, I just left. Some people post a picture and say, no more using VPN. So you know, it's been like a cool trend that has been happening. People are leaving the country. The dream of an average young Nigerian, the Nigerian dream, is actually to tweet from Canada and put the Nigerian flag just beside your Twitter handle there. That's how you show loyalty, and you show that you are true. You show your love for country. Because simple and short, we are tired. So a whole lot of people are tired. But something I've come to realize, so the people who are actually traveling out of the country, they are people who, they are not the hungry people. They're not the ones that are really, really broke. They're not the ones that are struggling to have to eat morning, afternoon, and night. These ones are the ones that probably have a job, have the basic amenities in life, you know. They earn, they run a business, and these are the people that can save the 2 million, the 3 million, 5 million, 7 million, and travel and go start a new life outside. But one reality is this: not everybody will be able to travel out of the country. Not everybody will be able to afford the money to go start afresh in another place. And that is why we really have to fix our country. Because some of us might not just ever have the money to travel. To travel out of Nigeria, you have to save in, you have to have millions of naira. And that's just like money to facilitate your movement out of here. You still need money to like take care of yourself when you get there, because you're not going to beg. You get the whole idea. So we really still need to look at how we can fix our country. And that's why I always say that it's important that young people get involved and get excited about fixing this country. Because if we just let everything go to pieces, it's going to affect us so much more. So one of the problems we have is that we don't know how we don't see the connection between the policies that are made in Aso Rock and our daily lives. Every decision made in Aso Rock affects us. It's even very obvious. We see the hardship all around. Food is so expensive. Like food which is supposed to be easy to get is really, really expensive. Egg is expensive. The other day I went to a shop to buy spaghetti, and when I went there, they were selling it at 300 naira for one. I went there 3 days later to buy, and it became 350. I went another 3 days later and it was 380. And I'm like, why is it that they're just adding money every day? So it's affecting us on a daily basis. Let's leave food apart. What about education? You sign up for a 4-year course and you're ending up using 6 years to run your program. And after sweating and struggling to complete your program for 6 years, you come out of school and you can't even get a job. Like when you get a job, you are paid peanuts. Everybody is just so pissed off and everybody is just so angry. So it's important that we need to stand up. And how do we stand up? So this is it. We might not necessarily be able to cause a change at the highest level. But in our local environment, we can cause changes there. And that's why we need to take charge of our streets, we need to take charge of our local communities, we need to take charge of our local governments, of those areas. Those are the places that we can begin to take charge and make changes. So we need to begin to organize, and the key word there is organize. So what you need to do is look out for people who are of like minds in your environment, connect with them, and tell them that local government elections are going to happen in a few years' time. We want it to be that nobody will be able to win the councillor seat or the seat of local government chairman in this place without our permission. That way we are now able to build a very strong force that can stand. And you see, the beautiful thing about it is that there's a new generation of people coming out. Many of us are first-time voters. I'm not a first-time voter though, but there are many people who have never voted before. Now these are the people you should target. Don't target the people that have been voting for years. Many of those people, they've been bought over by the parties that have the money. Go for the ones that they've never voted before. The young guys who are just coming out of school, who are just clocking 18, who are just getting admission. They have so much anger in them. Now tell them that this your anger, it doesn't make sense to just go and start shouting. We need to channel this into something positive. So bring them together and begin to start your movement. And within few years, you will see that you've been able to build a solid movement that can challenge and can win and can change the system. So I'm pretty sure that if we come together, stop complaining, roll our sleeves, we'll be able to do something. And for those who want to go to Canada, by all means, please go to Canada. I don't stop anybody. Canada is also a strategy too, because when you go to Canada and you make money, you also sponsor those people here who want to run for offices and who want to help build political movements. Thank you very much. God bless you all.